Man, I have two completely different thoughts about this. One is short, and then I'll make the longer one. I realized when I was writing something a while ago that when you have no evidence or no proof that you're going to be successful, everyone will ask why you're working so hard. And then once you win, everyone asks why you're working so hard.
Mm-hmm. You know, that was the Mark Manson one that he said will tell you how lucky you are.
Oh, is it?
And you liked the idea of, no, they just ask you again why you're working so hard. Yeah. And it was a funny remix.
Yeah. And it was just a realization that people were literally always going to ask me why I was working so hard or why you were working so hard and why you're pursuing your goals, because they're saying that your goals are not the goals that I would pursue, and to which you would respond, yes. The second thing was I was talking to an entrepreneur, really successful, and they were saying, hey, I really want I want to dominate my market. I want to put everyone else out of business, blah, 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 blah. And I as somebody who has put people out of business, I will say that it doesn't come with parades and it doesn't come with balloons, and it's not Goliath versus Goliath, because by the time you actually beat them into true submission, it's really like a giant beating a child, because it's almost never a true fair fight. And there are no rules and there is no referee and no one determines you the winner. And so what ends up happening is you get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they shrink into irrelevance. And then you see a Facebook post that says that they've changed their goals and that they actually determined that this isn't as important to them as it once was. And I think that, one, that's okay. Two, it's not satisfying at all. Three, when you see the jobs and the employees that actually worked at the company that were just, living their lives and have kids, and all of a sudden, like, this idea of this conquest that you're going to beat someone feels significantly less rewarding.
That's glorious.
100%.
If you're sitting 8 hours a day, your chair might be doing more damage than you think. It's time to upgrade your comfort with Branch ergonomic chairs. Built from years of engineering, research.
And I used to joke that when losers lose, they change their goals rather than say they lost. And I think it's more that they might have at some point while they began to lose, maybe it's the first quarter or the second quarter of the game, they're down by a few points. They might have some awareness of what it would take in order to win, but they determined at that point that the trade was no longer worth it.
Yep.
And I think that that's okay. And I would say that is a shift that I've had personally, is that if someone no longer determines that the price is worth it, then amazing. They've made a conscious decision. What I would say I advocate against is having that decision made for you, because you weren't conscious of the decision being made to begin with. And then just basically accepting it.
Can vengeance be deranging in that way then?
Say it again?
Can vengeance be deranging?
For whom?
The desire to get one over on this person. It compels you to act in a way which is being puppeted by them in a very odd way.
Yeah, they control you.
Yeah. The